Alright, let's draft some Battle for Zendikar, throwing it back before Zendikar Rising when we still had some Eldrazi around. Pretty fun set, not as fun as original Zendikar, but still pretty interesting draft format with the Eldrazi and everything. Right off the bat, Akum Firebird looks pretty good. 4 mana, 3/3 flying is already good. It has haste. It does have to attack every turn, but it has the potential to reoccur itself through landfall. Good mana sink. Other things that stick out, Tightening Coils is surprisingly good removal most of the time. Touch of the Void gets the job done, does what you want it to do. Those are the ones that kind of stick out. This is expensive. Territorial Bailoff is playable, but not super great. Smite the Monstrous, not the greatest removal, but when it comes up, you're like, oh man, why is this person playing that? But I think I will just take Akum Firebird. Hard to pass, and really hard to answer. If it's not exiled by like Touch of the Void, then it'll keep coming back. And sometimes I just don't have flyers. Alright, let's see. For a lot of green. If I recall, green was not the greatest in this block. Maybe more so in Oath. Carrier Thrall is okay, replaces itself. These retreats, this one probably one of the better ones because it drains your opponent. And then granting something Death Touch is pretty annoying. Otherwise, 6 mana 5/5. It's okay. Korham Guide is a mana sink. It's a blue ally. This is a fight, an instant speed fight. That's not bad. It is removal, and is devoid, which I don't think matters too much. So I'm between Unnatural Aggression, Carrier Thrall. I kind of like Retreat, but I kind of remember the set being a little faster. Because 3 mana to fight, a little pricey. I kind of like Carrier Thrall because you chump, you get mana. Aggressively statted. Without committing, well, I guess the question is what helps me the most without committing to anything. This is more like an aggressive card. Doesn't do as much defensively. Retreat, good for the long game. Can be aggressive. Unnatural Aggression, slower, but it is removal. I think it's hard to pass on removal, especially if you're just drafting bread. These aren't particularly bomby, so Unnatural Aggression. So Demon's Grasp is slow, as is Scour from Existence, so they don't particularly stick out. Royal Mage's Trick, Converge, so you kind of want 3 colors for this to be worth it, because like 4 mana to give something -2, -0, and then draw a card doesn't seem great. And this pack isn't too great, because 3 mana 2/2, 4 mana 3/2, give something haste, retreat to Coral Helm, Scry. I mean, of these, Awaken is usually pretty good mechanic because it's like a good late game card. You kind of think of it like Kicker. And it does give the land haste. But 4 mana to make an opponent discard 2 cards doesn't appeal too much. It's a slower mind rot. I think of these cards, so the ones that stick out right now, Demon's Grasp, though I wouldn't be happy to play it. Valakut Predator. It just feels so bad to be like on the back foot and play this. But +2/+2 is pretty good. 3 mana 2/2 otherwise. 4 mana 3/2 can give itself haste, or creatures you control haste, right? So 4 mana 3/2 haste. That could be useful. And if I get more allies, it just gets better, right? So kind of keeping my eye out for allies. Let's see. GOP is okay. 3 mana 3/2 is fine, and it pings your opponent every time you play a land. There's the Baloth again. Boiling Earth. I don't think the 1 damage is terribly useful. I don't have any way to exile anything right now. 2 mana 2/2s are always good. Not an ally though. Wavewing Elemental. It's a good finisher. 6 mana 3/4 flying isn't great, but if it's attacking for 5, it can end the game pretty quickly. Kind of want this. But Tunneling Geopede, it's aggressive, and maybe going fast is what my deck wants to do right now, just given the 2 red cards. Yeah, I think this is a safer pick than the Wavewing Elemental, because 6 mana is pretty expensive. Alright, Touch of the Void. If it wasn't a sorcery, it'd be a little more appealing. 3 mana, make 2 tokens. Ugh. Not too much going on here. There's some bears, so between the black bear or the white bear that can destroy an enchantment and Touch of the Void. I think I want Touch of the Void as medium as it is. Yeah, it's removal. I think if I kill 3/3 or kill 2/2, I'm okay with that. Helps clear the way for the tentatively aggressive deck I'm building. I have 2 colorless spells right now. 2 mana 1/4 can be a 2 mana 2/4 if I cast a colorless spell. That still doesn't sound great. Swarm Surge. Better if it was an instant, but it's not. So the cards I like here, Sentinel and Culling Drone. I know I think Black-Red was the Eldrazi archetype. I think I just want the 2/2. I mean, Ingest is pretty irrelevant and pretty weak. But 2 mana 2/2, yeah. You'll never be mad at a 2 mana 2/2. Let's see. Colostra Healer, I currently have 1 ally. So not too great. I mean, the best card might be Courier Griffin, just because it's a flyer. That doesn't even sound great. Blister Pod replaces itself, but it's just a 1 mana 1/1. Might be the best card here. Slap Hammer, it's slow, I have one landfall card. Like it looks fun, it enables things, but I don't think I'd be too happy to play it. So I think I'll take Blister Pod. Let's see. Creatures you control gain menace. That could be useful. I don't like the null. Great Birthing is kind of a bad cantrip. Tightening Coils is removal. Bone Splinters is 2. I guess I kind of have things to sacrifice. I mean, this puts 2 bodies on the field. Kind of like the drone, although I'm not in blue right now. This or coils? I think I take the drone. Yeah, a little tough. So I guess this isn't, it's not like hard removal, right? It's soft removal. They can still block with it, they can still sacrifice it. So it's Incubator Drone or Bone Splinters. I don't have any way to, because it's great if you sacrifice like something like Blister Pod. But if I'm playing Bone Splinters, I'm not probably not playing green. So I think I take the drone, keep myself open. Seek the Wilds can whiff. Angelic Gift does cantrip, but it just gives flying. I mean, Dominator Drone seems fine. Maybe I can look into getting more colorless cards. 3 mana 3/2 again is fine. Ingest is irrelevant, but I can be aggressive. And then I guess if I have enough ingest, then I can look into payoffs. So Dominator Drone, Retreat to Hagra. Now that I guess I could be black-red. Between this and the null, I think I want Retreat to Hagra. There's another drone, and I think I take the drone because I can probably be a pretty aggressive black-red deck. Take the null now, and of these two, I guess I'll take the colorless Eldrazi just in case. Dutiful Return, that could be useful. Alright, the rare is Barrage Tyrant. It is in my colors. And I guess it gives reach. It's hard to see if I want this over anything else. I mean, there's some good things in my colors that complete disregard. But I don't think any of these are better than Barrage Tyrant. Sludge Crawler would be useful, Valakut Invoker could be useful, but I think I just want Barrage Tyrant. It's a top end card. I don't think I want Great Birthing. Blighted Fen. Like, I don't think I even want this, right? Like, it's essentially 6 mana. They sack a creature. I mean, I guess it's a low cost. It's better than the Healer and Myers Malice, I think. Grave Birthing of the blue cards. Cloud Manta's okay. 4 mana 3/3. Yeah, this was not a great pack, because even Sanctum of Ujin is the rare. Yeah, I don't think I want Myers Millis. It's tempting. I'll take Blight of Fen. It's a low cost to just stick in my deck. Fathom Feeder. I don't think I'll be splashing blue. And even if I was splashing blue, this is not a reason to splash blue. Not too much going on here. Like, the second Chasm Guide isn't as appealing, because it's not like I can chain them and they're anything useful. So I think it's either the Despoiler or Valakut Predator, but I seem to have a lot going on in the 3-drop slot. I'll take Despoiler, but I don't think I'll play it. But of the things here, it might be the most useful in case I have to. Retreat to Valakut. It's okay. 2-mana 2/2. Mindraker. Oh, complete disregard, removal. I think I'll take that. Because Reckless Cohort, I don't have one ally, and the Valakut isn't as good. Because at least Retreat to Hagra I can use if I have no creatures. And this could be useful, but I don't think I want it, so complete disregard's the pick for me. Herald of Kozilek is a reason to splash blue, but I don't think I want it. I mean, I do have a lot of colorless spells, just thanks to Devoid. Yeah, I might just take it. It's this or Sure Strike, and I think I take the Herald. Undo Champion. Trample. This... Ooh. Is red not open anymore? I don't know. I mean, of 4 drops, I have 1, 2... Probably won't play that. I guess I only have 2, so I can take Undo Champion. Give it things Trample. Not bad. Altar's Reap. I don't really want to play it. Nothing else really sticks out. I mean, I could take Plated Crusher just so I don't play against it. Because right now I have no way to deal with it. If someone resolves it against me, except like double or triple block it. Yeah, because I don't need Altar's Reap, I don't think. Forerunner of the Slaughter, that's the payoff for being black-red. No reason to take something else over this, I don't think. I already have a Dutiful Return. Geyserfield Stalker, just not that appealing. Yeah. I mean, it's just a 2-mana 3/2, but giving other things haste could come in handy. There's another complete disregard. Sludge Crawler. Because right, I have 1 disregard and 1 Touch of the Void. I think I'll take this. It's important that it exiles in case I want to play the Despoiler. Nothing really good here. I mean, Grave Birthing, the argument for Grave Birthing is it helps for the processing cards like Despoiler, but that is the only one so far, I believe. Yeah, so not really necessary. I mean, I might take Myers Malice now, probably won't play it, but it's kind of one of those, if you draw it late, at least you have one of your lands becomes a 3/3. Huh. I don't have any way to gain life, so this is really just a 3 mana 2/3. It does enable my rally cards, so that might be a reason to pick it. Hedron Blade, the equip cost at 2, makes it not as good, so I just take the Nirkana Assassin, mainly to trigger rally. I think Mindraker, the off chance that it procs, I guess it's fine. Otherwise it's a 4 mana 3/3. Let's take the take the Wavewing Elemental in case I have to face it. Salvage Drone. Alright, last pack we see Emeria Shepherd, which would have been a nice like pack 1 pick 1. Nice card to build around. Yeah, I can't take that now. Demon's Grass to remove bigger things. Yeah, nothing else. I don't think I want another Mindraker, so I'll just take Demon's Grasp. Brood Butcher. I'm not in any position to splash green, I don't think. It is a reason, but not too great of a reason. What else can I pick? I guess Bone Splinters. Yeah, Bone Splinters, get rid of something I can't deal with. That or the Slide Runner. I guess in terms of 2-drops I have just the Culling Drone right now. I'm okay on removal, so I think I'll take the Slide Runner just to try to be aggressive. Serpentine Strike. Yeah, that is super expensive. Culling Drone is kind of what my deck wants between this and the Slide Runner. Silent Skimmer, if I saw it as a 4 mana 2/4 flying, but it doesn't do anything blocking. So I think I take Culling Drone. This would be nice if I was green and I was ramping somehow, but I think I take Culling Drone. Hedron Network, not too great. There's another Culling Drone. Grip of Desolation. It doesn't really matter if I exile a land by turn 6, so I think I just take another Culling Drone. Up my 2-drop count. There's another Forerunner. Yeah, I don't think I'll... Sunken Hollow does help if I want to splash blue, because splashing blue would open up the door to Herald of Kozilek, or I guess a Wavewing Elemental. I don't think I need to do that. Incubator Drone, Oracle of Dust. I don't think splashing blue is correct. It's tempting though. I think I just want another Forerunner though. Just be aggressive. Do I want... Okay, if I take this, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. That's pretty good. And then maybe I don't play the Slide Runner. I mean, there's some pretty good cards for me here. Looming Spires. It is a low cost to play in my deck, but if it's turn 1, I don't really want to play it. I would want this as like my third land drop. So I guess that's the downside. Another complete disregard. Currently have 1. Is it just the 1? Huh. Or I have 2. So I think the third one isn't right. But the fourth culling drone might be. Yeah, why not? Bone splinters. I mean, it'll probably come in handy. There's another Demon's Grasp. I don't know if I want to play it though. It's that or Retreat to Valakut. If I'm being aggressive, like I go 2-drop, play this, play a land, it becomes a 4/2, or make something that can't block. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than get the second Demon's Grasp just because it's so expensive and it's sorcery speed. I mean, maybe I take the Sure Strike. I don't think I need another Mind Raker. I mean, it's not. It's just a combat trick, but I think it'll get people if I'm just being so aggressive or playing so many creatures. They offer the trade or offer a bad block. I can just turn it into my favor. I already have Bone Splinters, Ultra's Reap, not really have that much sack fodder, right? But I guess between everything else here, I'd rather have Ultra's Reap. There's the Silent Skimmer. I'll take it now. I don't think I need the third complete disregard, so I'll take Grip of Desolation. Probably won't play it. Or Paint. There's the other complete disregard. Anyway, let's see how the deck would build. Sort it out. So in terms of removal, I probably don't want to play 3, but I'll play 2, and then Touch a Void. Retreat. Okay, I'll play both retreats. That's 5 things. Demon's Grasp for the top end. And then, do I just play Sure Strike? Yeah. It's either Sure Strike or Grip of Desolation. Or another complete disregard. I think Sure Strike just it's lower on the curve. I don't know why it's sorting like this, but it is. Alright, so that's 7 non-creature spells. That's usually what I like. So in terms of creatures, let's try to get 16 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, So right now I got a ton of 2-drops. My removal is in the 3-drop slot. Really, it's 7 in 3. So there's 4 in the 4-drop slot. 5. Maybe I want a little more in the top end. Oh, I guess 2 in the 5-drop slot. Do I put into Spoiler? Voracious Null. I don't think I want that. Maybe I'll play the Spoiler. 6 mana 10/10 might come in handy. Good top end card. And I think I play Undo Champion. Hoping to just curve out, clear the way. My top end being the Despoiler and Barrage Tyrant. Barrage Tyrant does give me reach. Yeah. So trying to be aggressive, trying to be a little tempo-y. Hopefully that'll be enough, but this is the deck I drafted. Yeah, let me know what you guys think.